Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another Animal Crossing Island Tour video. In this video, we are going to be going to an industrial forest theme. Now, I know this seems absolutely crazy, but you guys just wait and see. It is absolutely amazing. And as usual, guys, if you like this sort of video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. Because, I mean, if you're not already subscribed, I mean, you crazy. You're just crazy. What's the matter with you? And we have arrived and... What? I just realized they have snow falling from the sky, but there's no snow on the ground. So it kind of looks like there's ash burning or something of the sorts. And the time of day is just incredible. So we come up here and we see them just waiting for me in their really cool outfit. Oh my goodness. I am not dressed at all for this place. Once I saw this in my island tour submissions, I was just super excited to come and tour, and it took me a little bit to get back to them, but it was actually a blessing in disguise because they actually ended up completing the island 100% in the time that it took between the application and actually now. So we get to see it at its 100% completion. So what do we got here? We got a knit hat. Oh, leather, of course. No cruelty in Animal Crossing to other animals. Oh, this is perfect. And we have, of course, the privacy mask for the ash that's falling from the sky. Now, I'm really going to quickly check their map. So this map is looking incredibly dynamic, and mainly because right around the town square, right dead smack in the middle, it has an elevated portion, which you don't see very often. Usually the elevated portion comes at the back. Very few people do elevated portions at the front. And as you can see, it's going to be like all the way here on the left side. It's going to be... Wow, a lot of diagonal bridges. You know how much I love those. They're very, very dynamic and cinematic at the same time. Their villagers are also top-notch and absolutely fit with the theme. Molly, what a beauty. All right, and quickly gonna check their passport. You know there's passport. Oh, they can't get up. They're trying to get up. You're a peasant. I'm a peasant. Okay, well, I guess I was very peasantly surprised by that joke. Okay, no. Midsummer Wanderer. Their name is Denise. February 27th. And if you guys want to go visit them, their dream address is right there at the bottom. So there you go. All right, now I shall let them go ahead instead of bullying them. So we begin our tour right here at the beginning, and we obviously have the music. And we have the path, of course, but this is a totally different usage. They have cardboard on the ground there. Wow. It's almost like every single bit of this is decorated, like every single spot on the ground, but it doesn't feel too much at any point. And what is this bench? I think it's a hacked item. I don't know, but it's really pretty. That's all I know. And I kind of like it. Oh, let's go all the way around here. Oh, I just love, how do they make trash look beautiful? Honestly. I say that to myself every time that I do good in a selfie. So every time I look good in a photo, I'm just like, what? How do they make trash look so beautiful? No, but this is actually stunning. Oh my gosh. And I have to say, these sea creatures, I think that's a lobster. They look so creepy here, but they just fit the theme so well. Oh, and they have the same pattern, like the metal pattern that's on the ground. They have it on those benches there, or the stools. So it looks metal and industrial, so it fits the theme. Oh, absolutely perfectly again. And then we have these shell speakers. So that actually, it just blends in perfectly. And look at that. The fishes in the background, they actually fit. Again, I don't know how many times I'm going to say it. It just fits so seamlessly. It just fits so seamlessly, you know? Really exciting. Okay. And we have Dom being a gem. Oh, they almost blocked me, but this is Apollo's house. Wow, they typed fast. So this is Apollo's house. I keep hitting the trigger. And this bed, what? It's like an absolutely industrial parquet. Just a little place for a bench. That's adorable. Wow. And up there we have the mushroom log. Another really good use of the fall furniture and the mushrooms on the ground. They're really using these dropped items and kind of messiness of the ground really well. And wow, looks like a little apartment there. And of course we have the diagonal bridge going into this area. Wow, everything is just so beautiful, and I love the muted tones of everything. And this, oh, that's so cool. Yeah, graffiti behind resident services. Now I just noticed that. That is incredible. Look at that. It's behind the bars, and above you can kind of see like more city streets. That's actually genuinely so impressive. I am impressed. And you can kind of see like the, how should I say it, the layering of the different buildings in the background. And we have, of course, the graffiti piano in a music section. Just gotta make sure I don't pick the flower. That is typically my problem. They have all of their nice KK songs. And again, it looks like another apartment with laundry hanging in the industrial city. And we're going up to here. The apiary is over there. Followed by, look at this. I love the way all these poles are blocking where we are right now. It just looks so cool. Going across this diagonal bridge. So immersive. It's like the city is right there. And actually it is. Look over to the right. And the left. Look everywhere is what I'm trying to say. Is everything is just so perfect. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can sit down. Oh man, look at this. You know what? I'm gonna open this up. It's a clock shop. Very steampunk-esque. You know what I mean? Absolutely beautiful, this area. The clock shop is a really interesting idea. Captain Hook would be fuming right now. Captain Hook is quaking in his boots right now. Let me go here to... Oh, it looks like a journalist place? I don't even know what they're called. The journalism studio? Something like that. Where journalists work. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look, the door's right there. It all feels so natural. And speaking of natural, we have more. We actually have a tiny little piece of nature right here. Because everything else is so industrial, but right there we have some beautiful plants. You know. And that my cat is meowing, being very silly. So you guys might hear her in the background. This tour is now featuring my cat. So, okay, iron shipping dock. Oh my goodness. Oh, of course there's iron here. And I'm going to have to tell her to be quiet because she just likes to walk in and talk to me all the time. And unless I pet her, this whole tour, it will be ruined. So I'll be right back. All right. And cat crisis has been averted. She wanted to take over the video. Poor Dakota. She just wanted to cuddle. But we're here and this actually looks really cool. I wish I put more commentary into it because every little bit of this island is just blowing me away. And honestly, what completes it is the time of day and the weather. Just this falling snow is incredible right now. With the fall ground. Oh, so nice. And again, we have like an apartment building right here. And I love the broken glass. It just feels so rustic. And I've always been a fan of sort of steampunk style or like BioShock. Now this isn't quite BioShock, but it's really, really cool. So we are leaving the Able Sisters now. Oh, going around this tree. Well, what do we have here? And so now we have a place for laundry. You've got to have it. You got to do it the old school way. And more laundry. It's all outside near the water. Wait, why are they washing with buckets when we have a washing machine right here? But you know what? I'm not going to question it. It's probably better for the environment. Maybe it actually isn't. I don't think we should wash soap into the water. Regardless, it looks fantastic. That's all I can say. Oh, we have paths up there. There's Sherb's house, I believe. Oh, what is this? Okay, so this is definitely a spa. Let's come and relax. Look at that. A little piece of heaven, a little slice of heaven in this island that looks like it has a lot of troubles going on right now. It looks a little run down in the most beautiful way possible. So, we go over here. Oh my goodness, and there's even a way to go through here. Guys, we're not even close to done. We're just doing the beaches right now. And there's Eric. Nintentalk is squealing like a little girl right now. And we're up here. What? It looks like like a mad science lab, and it is. It absolutely is. So this must be where they do all the experiments. Maybe they're trying to purify the air and fix whatever happened here. This is such a cool place. Ah, what a great use of the beaches too. To use this part of your beach and decorate it so that it looks like a mad science lab or anything like that. People are so creative in this game. It's incredible. Oh, it's the Breaking Bad lab. Oh, I didn't even recognize that. That's so cool. Okay, so we're up here. And okay, so we came up here, and this is, look at the trees. Like, of course I saw them, but oh, the color of the leaves. This is such a cool time of year. Also, I'm recording this on the first day of fall, so happy fall, everyone. And we're going into a campsite. Not bad at all. This is so cool. Oh, there's the pine cones on the ground. And there's the campsite just fitting in seamlessly into this design that I don't think normally would work for a campsite. But honestly, when there's a tent here, this probably just completes it and looks unbelievable. Even more unbelievable than it does right now. So now we backtrack through this stunning area. I just realized there's a waterfall there. There's not much water in this map. But looking at the map in the bottom right corner, it actually looks like there might be some soon. Yes, push the villagers out of the way, because sometimes they can block me. Oh no, Eric! Oh, there we go. They moved right out of the way. Nothing to worry about. Very polite villagers. So now we're going to go through this little nook, or should I say cranny. Oh, and you can see all of that trash. What? That's actually insane. What a cool concept. And I can't... Oh, I had to jump. Okay. Oh my goodness, I did it again. The terraforming is just so cool here. And it looks even better on the map. Wow, look at that in the background. Clapping. Look at all the lighthouses. Oh man, oh, we're gonna need a ladder. I was instructed to bring a ladder for this tour. And you have to climb up twice. That is something special. Oh, they're gonna let me climb up. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. Let's look at this. Guys, oh my goodness. Look at that view. Gosh, this is why I love having the Island Creator tour and give interviews, because they just made this so you could sit here and enjoy it. And with that fog and that snow right now, this is insane. Great job. This is so cool. And we have even more stuff here. The barbed wire looks so pretty on this map. And now we're in this upper area. In the bottom right. We're still in the bottom right. So we go here. Oh, and this all flows so naturally together. And we have Sherb's house. See, again, as I was talking about, it all flows naturally. And the thing is every area is kind of like a scenic backdrop for every other area. You see? So you can see the spa over there, and it just makes this area look even more beautiful. And when we were down below, this area just completed it. And we have another building right here. So cool. So cool. And we have Apollo being cool. The barrels down there. Under construction sign. Oh, we have flowers. Because it's an apiary. Of course, they need honey. They need to get honey here. Now this is such a cool thing. And they actually have a workbench here. So with the workbench, you can actually create things and not have to go to your house. So that can be useful. I actually find it's very difficult to use a workbench as decoration. I find it very difficult to use at all. So sometimes I always have to run to the other side of the map to my house to be able to use it. So actually scattering them into your design smartly could actually be the best decision you do while you're actually working on your island, especially for customizing things. Oh, so we were here earlier, but we took a detour. Now we're going to go straight up. So as we go straight up, there's a little bench tucked away there with some beautiful terraforming. And an art studio? That is so pretty. That's an art studio, has to be. Some more beautiful terraforming on the right. Beautiful buildings, we walk through the doors. More fine art leading up to the museum. That's what it was. So let's open up my... There we go. Look at that. So amazing. So dynamic. Oh, look at that. We have a dynamic clothesline right there. That is so cool. Great job. The Valiant statues are very, very valiant, if I do say so myself. The museum as a factory. Okay, I definitely see that. It's a beautiful factory, I have to say. It is probably the prettiest factory I've ever seen. Because it has like the marble pillars. Oh, wow. So what is this? Oh my goodness, another factory. Wow. That is so good. I guess I would have to factor revisit here to really appreciate everything. I think that could work. This is stunning. Oh man. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely organized chaos. You know? Planned. They even have a burnt fountain firework on the ground just as decoration. What? Just trash? Just trash, yeah. Literally me. We have a moonlander as trash? How is that trash? It seems like very expensive trash. Ooh. It's an art street. Oh, I'm digging this. Oh, so cool. This is going down to the secret beach, so it absolutely fits. Red sketchy art alley, exactly. Red with 2 Ds, of course. You can't forget how to... You can't forget that, even though I forget it sometimes. But we're gonna go back through here. This is so cool. Yeah, it's sketchy, and the music fits perfectly. And now we're gonna go up here to that section I mentioned earlier that's right dead smack in the center of the map. What? That is so cool. Graffiti? It says butts. It says butts. I'm like literally a 2-year-old, but it does. I love it. Alberto? No. And there's some Japanese that I can't understand. But it might say butts as well. Who knows? There's Diana being cute. Oh, and then a cockroach. Oh no, that's a flea. That's a flea, not a cockroach. Yeah. And I love the way they have Kyle's yard. Okay. I love these tiles with the sewer grates, but on top of that, these grates where the water flows, they're not irrigation, but it's to prevent flooding. That's actually really pretty. So he did the graffiti, so I guess that's just Kyle's thing. Kyle's just into graffiti, and you know what? Cool. It's your place. You do whatever you want. So we're up here in a pottery studio, I guess. And it has to be Molly or Eric's house. I can't tell which it is, but there's a duck here, so I'm going to guess Molly's, right? Yeah, Molly. I love Molly. Look at her cousins right there. She's got a lot of cousins everywhere. And we're here to the little duck pond. Yes, all the little ducks just chilling here with the solar panels. Wow, what a great use of solar panels. A lot of the items that you get from the Nook Mile shop, like the windmills, the solar panels, lighthouses, all those things, fit so well into this rustic theme or a city theme. That's a greenhouse though. It actually is a greenhouse from this angle, but from the top it's actually functional solar panels. I forgot the word for a second, like a dummy. But this is so cool. We're sitting on the cabbages. I don't think we should be doing that, but maybe this is just Cabbage Town, right? It could be. It could be Cabbage Town. Who knows? So we get up, and it's really cool having the shovel like that just placed there, and it looks like it was like stabbed into the ground. I mean, obviously that was intentional, but... So this is where they get their food. And then we have the pottery studio. That's so cool. I love the decoration, and the color scheme just is, again, it's just so perfect. And what? I've seen these before. Very popular on Instagram. Very pretty bridge. A makeshift second tier bridge. Because unfortunately you can't do bridges on the second tier. You can only do it above water. But that is just a really great way. A book writing place? I don't know. I guess it's a mini library. Beautiful. And we have Diana's house, I believe. Yes, it is. Wow. That's really nice. And we have beautiful... You can actually see into the art, sketchy art alleyway from here. Oh, what's that to the left? Wow, there's just the missile. But I never even saw the missile. I must have missed it. I don't know. I tried really hard with that one. I tried my best. But you know, you can only do the best that you can. Get it? Okay, I'll try. But this library is really pretty. On another note, we come here to the tree. What commentary? We come here to the tree. Sorry, I find these trees so beautiful. That's all I was thinking about at the time. The extra small bench. Now that's also a hacked item that you normally cannot get. What? Look at that railway there. We're at their house. And if I recall correctly, they only have one house. So this is going to be something special. I will see you guys inside. And we are inside, and they purposely left the bugs crawling around to fit the theme, but I hate it. The sound just bugs me so much. But I understand for this theme, it's so big brain to do. So the dividers here are actually the jail bars, which is really cool. And we're gonna go into the top room. Oh, I just love it. And we're in the gym. Oh, I got pushed a little bit. We're in the gym. What's playing on TV? A variety show. Beautiful. You got it. You got to have this. Gritty kettlebell. Yeah. Ugh. Wait. Oh, I changed perspective so I couldn't do it. And they're just sleeping on the bench press. This is so great. Oh, lifting heavy weights. What a badass. Alright, so we're back in the main room, going to the left. To the left, to the left. Ooh. Oh, this is a kitchen, but the vibes completely changed. And I love how that pottery is like half done, half painted. That's really cool. Looks really good and rustic. Man, they somehow make everything so cozy inside this house. It's cozy, but it's broken. Ah, I love it. All right, and now we go to the right. Is it a bathroom? It's probably going to be a bathroom. And yes, of course, it's a bathroom. And they're just going like Okay, we're gonna give him some privacy. But I'm just gonna say it's a little bit
stinky
in here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're sleeping on the toilet. Okay. I guess that's something you can do. Your leg's gonna fall asleep or something if you do that. But this is really cool. I love how they have the flowing water creating really nice sounds, and they actually put this bath here, but right above it they have the shower head, so you can use it for both. Why not? And of course they have the flip-flops right there on the ground. And then the rack, the drying rack, or the clothesline right above it. I didn't know you could do that. So we're back here at the beginning. And where are we headed next? We are going upstairs. Oh, and these are the bunks. Oh, I killed him. I didn't mean to kill you, buddy. I'm sorry about that. But here we are. We have the bunks where people can chill. The factory workers' bedrooms. So this is for the factory. That's really cool. I love the dividers. I love the lockers. Everything is placed and so functional. Every single last bit of this, they must have gone over so many times to organize and make sure everything's perfect. Even the tools on the wall and the can on the ground. And the boots here right beside the bed. Absolutely perfect. Alright, and last but not least, for the house, the basement. And we're in the basement. Storage, of course. Storage, or the workshop basement. Wow, you can just barely fit through here, but there's the workbenches right there. Toolboxes on top of the barrels right beside a sideways barrel. Everything looks so perfectly messy, and I don't know if you guys have tried this. If any of you have tried it in a game or in life, making something look messy is significantly harder than making it look organized. Seriously, try it. Trying to make something look messy and naturally messy is really difficult thing to do. What's easier is to make it look organized. So, little tidbit, good luck if you ever try to do that. Absolutely impressive in every single way. So we finished that house, which I believe was the only house that they have, but absolutely beautiful regardless. So we go here to the left, and it says do not enter, but we're going to enter anyway. Abandoned railroad. Oh my god. And actually this moon rover, I think it would be called, is actually reminds me of one of those carts. Oh, reminds me of one of those carts that you can ride on the railways. Oh, it doesn't lead anywhere though, but if you just look off in the distance, it's very pretty. Let's see. It doesn't lead anywhere, but that's really, really pretty. I just had to, for curiosity's sake, just check it out. So we're going down here. And we got, well, what do we have here? And I lost my tour guide. Where did they, oh, they're right here, perfect. And so we go over here. Oh, and we have a little bit of food to eat. Raymond's area. What? Where's Raymond? Yeah, where's Raymond? I don't even see him. Oh, is that his house there? Oh, there it is. Yep, I see it. And there he is with the pears. Yes, it matches the color of his door, I guess, and one of his eyes. I think Raymond fits this island really well because he's just in that like business attire, trying to make it in this city. So we go back over this bridge, past the well and the buckets. And we're going into a forest or something. What's up here? It's an abandoned village, which you can definitely get the feel for that from the outside because it's a dirt path and it's a bit smaller than everything else. You can go up here to see the full view. Okay. Let's go up to see the full view. And then let's whip out the camera. Ooh, And that's really pretty. And I see we have a bunch of stuff on the left side. Look at that. That's really nice. Let's climb back down. And let's go after you. So we walk down here. I love the just how they have the paths filled with weeds and floor decoration and some flowers that manage to break through. But all the colors are muted and this is just beautiful. Again, the abandoned part of the city with all the broken down houses. This is so cool. Right there. Do not enter. And the rock there randomly. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's a shame this area is abandoned. It actually looks really pretty. It looked like it could have been something one day. And oh, over here, there's a little bench that we can just relax on. Oh, I can't relax on. Oh, nope, I just did. That's also a pretty view. Not bad. I keep saying not bad, but this is spectacular. I love it. We're back onto the path going to the left, and we saw a little bit of this from above. So we're gonna go to the gong. And we found the gong. Best part of the island right here. It's officially the best part. Perfect. I added that for you. Aw, you shouldn't have. No, you definitely should have. That was the best. It's my favorite part by far. Tour is not complete. And you cannot have a 5-star island without a gong. This is so cool. Looks like imported goods. Kind of like a marketplace. Here. Yeah, from all different cultures. Look, all the items from and bugs from different cultures. This is amazing. What attention to detail. And it's so thematic in every single way. So beautiful. I'm gonna give him a little clap for that. And look at the little hula girl there. That's so nice. Although this beetle is huge. What the heck? What kind of beetles is Flick finding? Seriously. So we backtrack through here. And we're going to go through this diagonal bridge right here. And we have a fountain with the gong in the background. Look at that. Look at the gong in the background. There we go. That's unbelievable. But again, it just goes to show that every part of this island is the foreground, but it's also simultaneously the backdrop. Like right there, the abandoned village entrance is looking so good in the background here as we walk through here and it curves in the background. Everything is just so dynamic and the height is just so good and has so much depth to it. The whole island is really, really something else. Ooh, step diagonally through here. The weeds on the ground just really complete it. And we're down here. Oh, we're going to go through here first. And then we have Nook's Cranny decorated for Christmas, actually. Because I guess it's snowy. And I guess this is after Halloween. Most likely is, yeah. The changing of the seasons in this game are so pretty. We have newspapers on the ground over here, and we go down a bit further, and we find another house. Now, who does that belong to? Well, we're going to find out real soon. And again, the way that they have these furnaces and posts in the background just make it look so good. And here we are. Empty can. My character found that very interesting for whatever reason. I love the music. It's such a change of it's just a breath of fresh air here, you know? Totally different. Whose house is that? Can I check? No, I cannot. Somebody tell me in the comments, whose house is that? I'm not quite sure. A pizza oven. Gotta love pizza. And that's a pie, actually, isn't it? Well, it's a pizza pie, maybe. So we're right beside the entrance right now. And we're going through this tiny, tiny cranny here. Where did they go? Did they go to the right? Oh, yes, they did. And we're back here at the stunning beginning where it all began. Wow. Thank you so much for the privilege of having you tour me on your beautiful island. And now, guys, stick around for the interview portion of the video, as well as a different time of day and season. I believe they're also going to change it, so make sure you stick around for that. Alright, and now it is time for the interview portion of the video. I'm here with the island creator, Denise. Denise, first off, thank you so much for letting us tour your stunning, really unique island. I was blown away at absolutely everything.
Yeah, thank you for coming. I really appreciate you coming. It means a lot.
It means so much to me, honestly. I love the little touch with the actual snow. The snow coming down, it was like ashes, you described it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So cool. So cool. So tell us a bit about yourself, Denise.
Okay, yeah, so my name is Denise. I'm 23 and I'm Filipino, as you could probably tell from my accent.
You don't have an accent. What?
Really? Yeah, because I feel like some people tell me I do, some people tell me I don't. Maybe with some words you'll hear it. But yeah, my first Animal Crossing game was Pocket Camp, so I don't think that really counts. And my other hobbies besides of Animal Crossing is powerlifting, but I'm not sure if you're familiar with powerlifting.
Yeah, I love deadlift, squats, bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
so
cool.
I compete for powerlifting, but I haven't competed for like over a year.
Yeah.
So, just because of quarantine and everything too.
Yeah, I can't afford a squat rack. Not in my apartment. Anyway, I can't drop weights. I'm not going to be doing anything like that.
Oh yeah, well my boyfriend let me borrow his because he has two, so I just got lucky. But I haven't deadlifted because like you said, I can't really drop weights here because I feel like people will get worried.
Yeah, I think they will, especially if you're in an apartment. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
So how many hours have you spent on your insane, super detailed island?
This is actually my second island, so this has 475. I just checked.
Mm-hmm. That's that's really small amount of hours, but I think because it's your second, you already like got to skip all the trial and error. You kind of already had done it before,
Yeah,
so you could just go right into it.
Because my first island, like I put so much time just because I was learning how to do stuff, especially terraforming and waterscaping and everything. But this one, like I kind of know what to do, so that's why it's less.
So this is your second island, and now this is done. What are your future plans? Are you gonna like make a third island now, or are you going to just keep this one and you're done, or what are your future plans?
Well, I'm for sure keeping this one. I mean, unless I decided to change stuff, but I don't think that I will. Not right now, at least. But I'm having a big Animal Crossing burnout, but I do still want to play sometimes. So good thing is that my sister stopped playing Animal Crossing, so she's letting me borrow her Switch. So I'm kind of planning on the third island, but I just don't know how fast that will be because I have school and everything. But if I do go through with that, I'm planning to have an all dog island and maybe like a jungle themed or something like that.
That is so cool and completely different than the island you have now. What was your first island?
My first island was cottagecore. Well, actually, it was a
course.
lot of things. Yeah, it was a lot of things, but then like I saw a lot of cottagecore islands and I'm like, oh, I kind of want to make one too because they look so nice from other people. So that's why I decided to make it cottagecore.
Yeah, I mean, cottagecore is really, really pretty. Zen is like pretty much what everyone did at the beginning. Then they got bored, and then it's cottagecore. Now everyone's getting bored of cottagecore. I wonder what's going to be next. I think maybe yours might be next. This kind of really cool, inspiring. Well, actually, let's get into that. How would you describe your theme, and how did you decide to do it like that?
I would say my theme is rustic industrial forest. I know that's like a lot of words, but the way I decided to do that was actually I was gonna do another cottagecore island, but I wanted to add something different to it because I feel like if I didn't, I was just gonna make the same island. So I wanted to add the rustic vibe to the cottagecore. But then when I was doing that, I feel like I was still kind of making similar areas as my first island. So when the Dream Suit update finally came out, I visited some Japanese islands from Twitter and from Instagram to just like from everyone. And I saw a lot of city islands, urban, and industrial. So I really liked what I saw, and I kind of wanted to take inspiration from their industrial areas, but I know that I didn't want a city, so I still wanted to keep the natural but not cottagecore. So that's why I took the industrial but still kept it natural in some way.
Yeah, I noticed that because you had the path for starters, and you also had the muted colors of cottagecore. So that was it's really, really nice. Yeah, now that I think about it and you describe it like that, it actually is perfect, and I love it because normally everything's paved, but yours was natural. Oh, I love it, and it also gave me steampunk vibes. That's what I liked.
Oh yeah, like I was kind of going for that too, but not like all the way. And the only thing was that it was really hard to find inspiration for the industrial forest. I kept seeing cities, so that's why I started looking at real life inspiration like abandoned factories and the area where my house is next to the railroad is actually based off an industrial park from Germany, just because I googled some examples and I saw that.
Hey, that's cool. You got inspiration from everywhere. Are you like an artist outside of Animal Crossing, like, or is this like just your creative venture, or are you used to this sort of thing?
No, like I'm not really that creative. I mean, I could draw some stuff, but I'm not really good at it. So I guess that's the only thing. And I mean, I do like to make cute notes and everything, but that's about it. Nothing special.
Okay, well, it's interesting. You made your island, and that's something special. So there you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Speaking of your special island, what would you say your favorite area is?
I think the whole museum area, because I feel like with this I'm not really able to use a lot of statues because of the theme, but I really love the Valiant statues. So that area, because it's a museum, it allowed me to use those. And the jail bars around it, I feel like was a nice touch. And the fact that it was next to that factory, I think it just blended in perfectly.
Yeah, it matched the museum pretty well. I would say my favorite part, and I thought it was really cool, it was simple, but around your resident services, the graffiti through the bars, I thought it was such a cool depth. And like as you walked, the bars moved at a different rate, of course, and it was just, it looked so cool. I love that part.
Yeah, I was originally gonna add the graffiti panels on the second cliff, but I tried to do that and it just covered the whole thing. So that's why I just put it right behind it.
Yeah.
And I had to do a lot of terraforming because I had covered the backside originally, but I had to remove it in order to fit the panels there.
Yeah, you had a lot of terraforming, and something that not many people have is right dead smack in your island was raised up and everything went lower and then outside again. So it was kind of like almost like a target pattern or like a bullseye pattern. It was really, really cool how it, I don't know, just that's not common.
I was aiming to like have some hidden stairs and everything too. That's why I'm really glad that we did a tour like this, because sometimes when people go to my dream suit island, they just miss a lot of stuff because I do have a lot of hidden areas. And I mean, I don't expect them to figure that out. So I feel like I have to be there to guide people to actually really see everything.
Yeah, that's why, like, unlike other like people, sometimes they just go to dream suites and just do the tours there. But I feel like nothing beats an interview with you and having you lead me around. Just nothing beats that at all. You just bring me in a perfect direction at the right time. You let me know when to pan up and all that lovely stuff. So
yeah, and I feel like a lot of people get lost, and with my island I like a lot of cliffs, so I could see why people would be lost if I'm not there to guide them.
Absolutely. And so with like your whole island being so, it seems so meticulously designed. But did you plan it out ahead of time, or did you kind of just experiment and design as you go and fail, or what?
Yeah, well, like I said earlier, I was originally planning to do another cottage core island, but then I realized I was doing the same thing, so I added the rustic, and then as I was doing that, I just added the industrial, but I kept the natural. So I guess for the most part, it wasn't really planned. I mean, some areas were planned. Like I knew for Maple, I wanted her to have a bee farm.
Mm-hmm.
But for other stuff like the factory and like the abandoned village, those weren't really planned. Like it just comes to my head and then I'll do it, but not like way ahead of time or anything like that.
All right, I think that's a good way to do it. Like because it just, it seemed like such organized chaos, so I wasn't sure. You know what I mean? There's like,
Yeah, I just wanted to put like trash everywhere too.
yeah, but I think especially I noticed it with the basement of your house. Making things look messy is harder than making it look clean and organized and symmetrical and stuff. Like, so making it look like actually lived in and that stuff was just placed there and that someone could actually live in there, right? You did a really, really superb job on that. I have to give you kudos for that. That's one of the hardest things I was trying to do. I was actually trying to make a dump for my character Stinky. And it was really, really difficult because it was like, how do I placed everything. So of course it's not random, but I need to make it look random. And then my brain was like, come on, like, what do we do?
Yeah, I feel like it's like organized clutter.
Yeah.
And sometimes I make an area and then one side is too clean and I just feel like it's too clean, so I have to add something to it. But the only thing is that Isabel, like I feel like I like dropping weeds, I like dropping iron or whatever, like cans, I have that all over my island, just drop. But if you have a lot of dropped stuff, Isabel doesn't like it, and she gave me 4 stars. Like she gave me 5 stars before my island was even done, and then she gave me 4 stars just because of the drop cans and everything.
Yeah, I think what I've found is almost all of the best islands I've toured are 4-star because either there's too many trees or there's items dropped on the ground for decoration, and those both remove it, and that's usually what happens. Like my island's 4 stars. My most popular video, the 915 hours one, they're 4 stars because you can't get 5 stars with that many items, you know, in trees. You can't do it. It's really weird. Really weird.
Yeah, which sucks because I feel like a lot of people are obviously aiming for 5 stars, but then I kind of just realized like Isabel sometimes doesn't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
Yeah.
And so with all of the stuff you've experienced from making 2 islands and going on to make a 3rd fully packed island, do you have any advice for people watching to either just finish their first island or if they're restarting or anything in general?
I think as far as restarting, if you're debating doing that, I say go ahead. Like I know before I did that, I was really scared to do it because of all the cataloged items, all the DIYs, and the villagers also. But I feel like I grew my Animal Crossing accounts on Instagram, so I was really thankful because when I restarted, there were actually a lot of people that offered me stuff like DIYs and different items, and even a catalog island too for free. So I feel like there's a lot of nice people out there that are willing to help you with stuff. So if you want to restart, I say go ahead, especially now that a lot of people are experiencing Animal Crossing burnout and waiting for the next update. I think it's a good way to get over that.
Yeah, definitely true. Yeah, that's my biggest thing is that I always feel like I'm going to regret it. And I mean, I'm also in a really lucky position where I can just ask and people will give me stuff. But for other people, it's like, oh, that's got to be scary. But, you know, it's starting fresh is kind of like the best thing. Like I know when I was playing similar games like Minecraft or The Sims, restarting was actually like so nice. It's just a blank canvas, you know?
It's really refreshing, and like I feel like if you're scared of that, if you know someone else that plays Animal Crossing, what I did was that I took some items that I wanted to keep, like Nook Mile items and bells and stuff like that, and I put it on my sister's island for the meantime. And then when I restarted, I just took it back.
Oh, that's so smart. Yeah, so if you plan your theme ahead of time, you can just do that. And like, oh, I'm going to need these items. Oh, that's a really good idea.
Yeah. I know, like, cause you asked like what advice I would have to give people. I feel like a lot of people are scared of terraforming and like all that. So I feel like with those kind of things, it's really trial and error, and you're not supposed to compare your island to someone else just because you think theirs is nicer. Cause I find myself doing that a lot too. So I feel like you just have to make it your own and not compare.
Absolutely. That's a great advice. Honestly, just do your own thing. Have fun. It's your game, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So in regards to your custom designs, did you create any of them yourself? Because I saw some unique ones, but I'm not sure if they're yours, if you found them online.
Yeah, I actually found all of the paths and style custom designs online. Like I found them on Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram. And I mean, if anybody happens to want them, I actually made a highlight on my Instagram for most of the codes. I don't have all of them on my Instagram just because some of them I just lost and I just haven't um, found them again. But if anybody wants them, they're on my Instagram. And there's nothing by me.
Okay. Oh, so there you got them all online. Okay, that's fair. Honestly, at this point, I think everybody's done something. I mean, already done everything, you know?
Yeah.
So you mentioned your social media. So last but not least, I want to ask you, what are your social media accounts so that people can follow you or check out some more information and updates on your amazing island?
Okay, so my Instagram is Denise_ACNH, and my Twitter is DeniseACNH_.
Amazing. All right, and that's pretty much it for all my questions. I want to give you one final thank you, Denise, for not only the amazing tour, but at this point, the amazing interview. You were very detailed and thoughtful and well-spoken, so thank you very much for that.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate you coming. You know, like I feel like this is really great for Animal Crossing because obviously, like a lot of people know you and respect you. So it really does mean a lot to me that I got to have this tour and interview with you.
Oh, I appreciate that. You're so kind. Oh, well, you take care, Denise.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.